left that one blank. I said, oh.
Welcome to the Friday night edition of Sports Talk, and we are live on the WJRG television network. I'm Dr. Jerry Green, along with my good friend, the producer of the show, Big Don for Big Don Production. What's up, Don?
Everything's good. How's everybody?
We are blessed, and all the way in Frederick, Maryland, my brother-in-law, Larry Pearson, who's drinking some kind of Kool-Aid or something about the Kansas City Chiefs, but we're going to get into that. What's up, Larry?
I'm doing great, KC.
KC all the way. And one of the greatest pastors in the whole wide world from Basileia, my good friend. We saw the Sugar Ray Leonard and the Ram fight together, and Magic Johnson and Pastor Walter T. What's up, my brother?
God bless. How's everyone this evening?
Great.
We are truly blessed. And the legend, my man, that's out there, one of the fishermen out there fishing, pulling all the great fish. Bruce Austin, what's up, my brother?
Got to keep that grease hot, brother. Got to keep that grease hot.
All right, I do want to.
So, Bruce, we're waiting on a nice fish fry from you, Bruce.
I'm waiting too.
All right.
It won't be long.
Wait, hey, Bruce, he said, catch one, eat one, right? Catch one, eat one.
Oh, man. I do want to say you guys had a great show Tuesday. I miss y'all. I went for a colonoscopy.
Yeah, we missed you too, man.
Wednesday, and my report was I was clean as a whistle. They said they didn't find nothing, so everything was great with the colonoscopy, and it's good to be back on the show. We got some big plans I'm working on.
God be the glory, man. That's good news, man.
Yeah,
God be the glory. That's good news right there, man.
Yeah, I've been working with my friend Anthony Willoughby in West Haven too. So the music back there, performing theater. So we're gonna be doing a lot of great things in West Haven as well, along with Big Don Production. But Larry, I know you got a lot to talk about, but I wish you would talk about the Buffalo Bills last night, but let's start it over.
Yeah, it was Thursday night football, and the Bills played the Miami Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
Miami Dolphins. Everybody knew the outcome. Miami trying to save their coach's job, but he's on the hot seat. I don't know if they've done enough to protect him, but I think Miami get ready to make a coaching change, because even though they kept the game close, they was really never in the game. There was no doubt Buffalo's going to win. What do you think, Walter?
What about Andy Reid? What about Andy Reid? Is he got the hot seat or what? You talk about the other coach, because they're 0-2.
We're talking about the Miami Dolphins.
Okay, I just say, you said the coach on the hot seat. Your coach be on the hot seat too, right? He's not making more commercials no more with State Farm. Go ahead, pass the ball. Go ahead, pass the ball.
Yeah, I think I do think they saved his job, because their defense played spirited. They played very good against the Bills. I thought the Bills were gonna put the 50 up on them, pay them back from a couple of years ago, but they played good. He got Tyreek Hill and Waddle in the game plan. The big kid there, that rookie number 31, The running back played well. But I'm with you. There was no doubt that the Bills were going to win. You know, Tua did the Dak Prescott impersonation, Kirk Cousins impersonation, driving down, throw an interception, throw it to the wrong team. But yeah, Tua shook, man. They put the pressure on him, man. He shook, man. You could see his eyes, man. He played good, but when they started putting the pressure on, I can't blame him, man. You had 2 concussions like that, but they didn't think he was gonna play football anymore, and you start seeing ghosts, man. But they played much better than I thought. So I actually think that they saved his job for a little while. He might make it through the season, but I don't think they'll fire him this season.
Go ahead, Bruce.
Yeah, I agree with everything Walt said, except for that slick stuff he tried to slide in there about that.
That was the back door, Bruce.
No, but I think they definitely played better than what people thought they was gonna play.
Yeah.
Especially with everything that was going on, you know, in their locker room and everything, you know. So I agree. I think they did save his job because they definitely came out with a lot of heart now.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't expect them to win, but I myself definitely didn't expect them to play as good as they was playing.
Me either.
I think they might have saved his job.
Go ahead, John.
Well, I guess we're all on the same page that saw that game, but it was a very good game for the fact that, you know, Miami was actually playing ball. You know,
Yeah.
The fact that Tua threw that interception, well, we were gonna see some more. We're gonna see some more of that too, because, like you say, Tua can't afford another concussion. I think he had more than anybody's in the league. So if he got to get rid of that ball, get rid of it.
But my question, Larry, before you move on, do you guys see any potential in Miami? Can they turn it around, even though they lost the way they played? Can they turn the season around? And I know they're 0-3. Could that be a game that can get them on the right track? What you think, Bruce?
Yeah, I think so, definitely, because they look better this game than they did the first one.
Okay.
So anytime you see improvement, you gotta go with that. You know what I mean? I think this is a stepping stone for them.
Okay, Larry shaking his head no. Well, why you shaking your head no, Larry?
Because for one thing, Miami Dolphins are not known to play in the cold. Okay, so we can cross all those games out, right? And they already lost 3 already, and you got winter time coming, and they can't really beat too many teams. So you talking about turning around? They can turn it around and get ready for next year.
I got to go along with Larry on this. First of all, when they get some real defense coming at them, we already saw a little bit of that. I don't think Tua are going to be able to hold up on some of that defense that's going to be coming at them.
Okay,
so I don't see them turning around.
Yeah, but nobody said they're gonna win the Super Bowl. Now they said
you said turn it around. We just disagree with you on that part.
Yeah,
that's what that was what I was going to ask. What do you mean by turn around? What do you mean by turning around?
They don't play. They don't play in November, December.
I know, no, that's true. But look, their schedule. I'm looking at their schedule right now. So what do you mean by turning around? I think they play the Jets next week. Their quarterback's out. So then they play the Panthers next week. So that could be 2 right there. They could be 2-3 right there. So what do you mean by turning around? Like you said, they ain't gonna win the Super Bowl. They probably ain't gonna make the playoffs. But
that's what I'm talking about. Can they get a few wins in there? And turn their season around a little bit where they got respect at least.
7-9 or 7-10, something like that.
Something like that, yeah. They're not going to make the playoffs, but they're not going to go winless either. So right now they're winless. Right now they just like the Chiefs. They ain't got no wins. But I mean, so it depends on. So it depends, So far as 7-9 or something like that, be good. But they ain't going to go 0 for the year. So yeah, they got a couple of wins. They should beat the Jets next week. With Tyron Taylor.
That's all we said. That's all we said.
And they could beat the Panthers the week after that, so that'd be 2 in a row. They're gonna be feeling kind of good,
Yeah. That was a great question. What do you mean when you said turn it around?
That's what I mean.
When you say turn it around, I'm thinking pretty much making the playoff.
No, they ain't gonna make the playoff.
to me, you ain't did,
No.
you ain't did really much.
When they said turn it around, I'm saying they're gonna look better than what they've been looking.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what I'm saying.
The facts is, if they do that, they hurting themselves because if you're not gonna win, then lose. You know what I'm saying? You want to get better draft picks. If you're gonna
But I
make
think
well,
that was a pride thing, man.
and
I
go
think
6 and
I
12.
think their coach challenged their pride because they didn't play no defense the previous 2 games. None. They were like they wasn't even out there. At least they tried. I tell you how bad it was.
Right.
I missed their first touchdown. I said, well, they're gonna get killed anyway. So I forgot what I was doing. When I turned it on, it was 7-zip Dolphins. I was like, oh shoot.
That was a good drive too. That first
Yeah, I
drive.
heard. I saw the recap and I said, wow. Because I was like, oh man, they're gonna get smoked. But
Yeah, Tua put a couple of good drives together. Even the one when he threw that interception, he was going.
Yeah, they was driving. What they did once he got Tyreek Hill and Waddle involved.
So Larry, my question to you: you're a football man. How did they look to you last night? The Dolphins. How they look?
They look like they had put some effort in there.
Okay.
But they got enough talent, but not enough talent to win, to go somewhere. I'm saying they got about 6, 7 good players. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They don't got enough players.
They got more than that, man.
I'm talking about great players that make a difference. I ain't talking about just because you in the National Football League.
Yeah, but listen, if they only had 7 players, they would never score. They was right in that game.
I said 7 good players. It was like great players. They don't have that many.
Yeah, but I'm saying if what you're saying is true, they wouldn't even have been in the game with Buffalo. Buffalo was favored to win the Super Bowl.
Check their records. Check
They
their
had a
records.
chance to beat Buffalo.
But here's the thing, Bruce.
3 years.
All their players on the offense. Any player, that's why they're able to score. Because their best players are all on the offensive side. They don't have nobody on the defense. They got Chubb and the other kid that just came back from the ACL injury. I forgot what his name is. But the 2 defensive ends. On defense, that's all they got. Everybody else.
I understand
the
that.
turnaround, Larry, the turnaround cost him the game is when he ran into the kicker. That turned the whole game around.
Right.
With the punter, remember when when they ran into the punter, they was getting ready to get off the field. It was punting. They ran into him, gave him first down, and they scored a touchdown. That turned the whole game around.
All right, go ahead, Larry. Give me your other topic, man. I don't want to. That was a good game last night. Now let's talk about your Chiefs. Now, go ahead.
Okay, now you want to go with the Chiefs? Okay.
Now you're going to start the show.
Chiefs are 0-2. Okay.
Yeah.
Playing the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's a put up or shut up game. Okay.
For
Kansas City. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Kansas City needs to win this one and win it convincingly, at least by 10, to show that they are one of the dominant teams in the NFL. I'm not going to rank them no lower than 6, because they do got a good team. They wait on pieces to come around, but when the smoke clear, they will be there.
They know better than Cleveland.
Oh my God!
They know better than Cleveland. I told
your own response. I don't know your response on that.
Listen, I told you a couple of weeks ago, and you may not have understood it then. Once you lose your mojo after the run that they had, it's hard to get it back, bro. I'm telling you, as good as they were, once you lose that mojo, plus other teams steadily building to get you. But once you lose that mojo,
they too legit.
When the last time Kansas City started out 0-2 and possibly 0-3?
No, it hasn't been. It's like it hasn't been in Patrick Mahomes since Patrick Mahomes been there. They haven't been 0-2. Yeah.
Exactly.
But here's the thing, Larry. Here's the thing. Look at this. Now, I'm gonna give you. This is their next games. You tell me they're gonna win or lose. The Giants, they're gonna win, right?
No doubt.
Yep. After the Giants, they play the Ravens.
Where they playing at?
It don't matter where they playing at. They play the Ravens. That's a loss. So we at 1 and 3.
No, it's not.
Listen. And then after that, they got the Lions. And then after that, they got the Lions.
The Lions suspect.
That's a tough spec.
Okay,
Tough
and then they got the
schedule, boy.
Raiders, and then they got the Commanders, then they got the Bills. I mean, I think, and then they got the Broncos, then they got the Colts. I mean, I only see 2 wins, so we talk about like 3 and 4 already.
Ooh.
Hey, now think about this.
I'm
Over
thinking.
the past 3 years,
This ain't that. We ain't talking about past 3 years.
over the
We talking
past
about these
3
teams.
years, what I
The
tell
past
you is
3
for
years,
real. What I tell you
past
for
3
real.
years, Kelsey was better than he is now. We talking about for real. I was just looking at the injury report for 2 teams, Tarvarius Ward and their other McDuffie. Both used to be Kansas City. They on other teams now. They done lost so much,
No,
so many
McDuffie
players.
is still playing on Kansas City.
I mean, I'm sorry, McDuffie's still there. Ward and the other guy who's playing for the Texans. They're 2 defensive backs. They ain't even there no more.
All right, so Larry.
And don't forget, Rice is out for the first 6 weeks.
Right, that's the telltale sign is where they can they
we
be
not
when Rice
worried
comes
about
back.
that.
But
The thing
Larry,
is,
Okay.
Larry, all I was gonna say, Pastor read off the schedule. Do you?
Yeah.
Is there a chance that Detroit and Baltimore could beat Kansas City? Yes or no?
Detroit can't. Detroit, no way. Detroit gonna get smoked on Sunday. Bam. Bam.
Yeah.
Well,
They're gonna get beat by the Ravens, I agree. But they can beat the
They
Chiefs.
don't get smoked, not beat. They get smoked.
All right, by the Ravens.
Since
Hey,
Larry
Jerry.
like to talk about the past, one thing you got to remember, Larry, the last 2 years, the Chiefs stole a lot of games with luck.
Right.
You know, and that's what Bruce means by mojo. If that luck ain't on their side right now, they stole
They don't need no luck.
that they should have lost. That's what Bruce
Mahomes
means.
was rated number 5 out of 100 players.
They won't steal them
number
games
5
no more.
by his
Yeah,
peers.
but he ain't got no help, Larry. No one's talking about Mahomes. We talking about the team.
Exactly.
We talking about the team. We ain't talking. And
Team.
nobody said Mahomes wasn't good. We're saying he don't got no help. He can't throw the ball to Travis Jesse. He can't catch it. In his hands, he missed it. He bobbled the ball and they ran the other way with it.
And who knows how good Worthy gonna be?
I see
Worthy
them
just
coming
getting
together.
back.
I
Who
see
knows
it.
how good
I
he's
see
gonna
it.
No, you hope they gonna
I
come together.
see them coming together.
I don't see it.
Larry,
I know you can't see. You ain't got the KC connection. I see it.
Larry,
I see them
I
coming
like that
together.
Mahomes.
big hole,
If it wasn't for the Rams, the Chiefs would be my team, and I'm just a real.
Larry, you digging a bigger hole, man. Just stay out of it.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yes, you
I'm going
are.
to prove a point.
Hey, Jerry,
Just like
from
you
what we
doubted for
see,
years. You doubted for years.
Larry,
You got to come back.
You
You got to come back at the end.
Larry,
At the
you're
end, you
digging a
got to
big
come back.
hole, though. You're digging a big hole, Larry, because
You got to
like,
come
you
back
leave
at
it
the end.
alone.
No.
You might be 2-6. So don't dig a big hole, man. Just go week by week. All right, please. I'm asking as a brother-in-law.
No, I don't roll like that. I roll this
0-2.
big.
I give you 1-2, 1-3, 1-4. Oh man, you in a hole. You in trouble.
No,
Yeah, all the way in Nigeria, my man. Bishop.
Bishop must have been listening. He had to come on this one, didn't you, Bishop? You must have been listening and said, "Let me get on."
even boy this train
I'm
with him.
coming in to listen,
Hey,
but I gotta get
there ain't no team that made a bigger mistake than the Vikings.
Ooh. Now wait, that's the Vikings. Now you tagging Bishop. He just got on. Come on.
Wait, you know how
Vikings-
you got to
Vikings gave
deflect,
away.
Jerry. You know how you got to deflect the attention when you get in the heat. You got to deflect it.
I ain't deflecting nothing. I stand by my
You know you got to
Chiefs all
deflect
the
it.
way.
That's that's when you and Archie get in trouble. You got to deflect to somebody else, right? You got to send it to somebody else.
Don't dig a bigger hole for yourself, man. That's all I'm saying.
I stand by my Chiefs with both feet. I stand by
All right, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
He was happy to see Ernie. What?
Yeah, he was happy to see Ernie, wasn't he?
He said he ain't gonna take that.
He talking about the Dallas Cowboys got a team. You think your Cowboys got a better team than Kansas City? Really?
Their record said they better. Or we can go back.
Hey, he don't understand. We're gonna be 2-1 after this weekend. Unlike Kansas City, 0-2. Patrick Mahomes.
No.
I said Patrick Mahomes.
Hey, they better go back and get Donald. They better go back and get Donald.
No,
Kansas
hey,
only got a
in case
better
you haven't
team
been
than
paying
Kansas
attention,
City.
Larry. Hey, in case you haven't been paying attention, Darnold is not doing that great out there in Seattle.
Donald's
I
doing
mean,
good
he got
in
stripped of
Seattle.
the ball the last play of the last game. Been sacked
Donald
about
doing
4 or
good in
5
Seattle.
times already. He ain't going
They
nowhere.
1-1.
We don't need him. We don't
And
need him.
he throwing that
But
thing.
we don't need Darnold. See, you need
With
a front
confidence.
line. You need a couple of more receivers. You need a defensive line. You need a special teams. Pacheco's
That's
a good
not
running
true.
back, but he can't do it by
That's not
himself.
true.
Listen, you got a
Kansas
great
City
coach.
only got 7 good players.
That's about it, Bruce. 7 good players. Hey, Bruce, and that includes the water
Are we
boy.
talking football? We talking crazy. We talking
You hear what I
football. We
tell him,
talking
Walt?
crazy.
You hear what I
Huh?
told
I
him?
heard you. I heard you, Bruce. He didn't catch it. He didn't catch it.
We talking football. We talking crazy. Huh?
That's all right. But
man.
listen, you know, hey, just look at it this way, Larry. And I saved you a spot on the therapy couch.
Hey,
I
it's
gotta
not your
let,
time to talk. It's not your
I
time
gotta
to
let
talk. Donald,
Overseer P
you
get
got
to
the
the
floor.
therapy. So
Donald got the
Overseer
floor.
P, just pull the couch up. Make sure you wipe it down. You know, spray it down some Ajax or something, and just let him talk.
Let's
Okay?
mute him.
All right, Larry, give me your next topic, man, because I think you just shouldn't have. Since you went too far in Kansas City, man, you gotta keep your mouth shut a little bit, man. But go ahead.
He got a
Kansas
lot of
City
nerve, man.
is
He jumped
going
right
to
on
the Super
Ernie,
Bowl.
then tell Ernie he can't talk. He jumped
I
right on
can
Ernie,
talk.
then tell him he can't talk.
Hey, Bruce, I can talk. We got at least one win so far this season.
Ooh,
I think y'all
We
got
got
the better
one.
We
team
do
than
too.
Kansas City.
We do too.
You
Hey,
ain't
we're
got no
going with
wins.
the Rams and Philly. Right
Okay.
now, it's a toss-up. Now, Philly just won the Super Bowl, but the Rams defense look better than Philadelphia's right now. A man for man.
Mhm.
And the Rams got a better offense. They got a better passing game. Philly may have an edge on the rushing and a better offensive line, but the Rams got a good offensive line too. So right now, it's heads up, and I think the Rams gonna beat Philly at least by a touchdown. Go ahead, Don. Talk to me.
No, that's a good one. Really put me on the spot, but I'm still going. I still went with Philly on this because they still got Saquon Barkley, and I'm looking for him and Hurts to show out a little bit. You know, so I have to disagree with you. I'm going with Philly to beat the Rams this week. Even though I like the Rams, I'm going with Philly to win this one.
Who got the best offense? I mean, as far as passing.
Well, I agree with you, but I'm still thinking, like I said, I'm going with 2 guys, Saquon Barkley and Hurts. You know, you give me the biggest 2 superstars out there against anybody you put on the Rams. Those guys are superstars.
Okay, Walter?
Yeah, I'm with you, but I think it's going to be by 3. I think the Rams going to win, actually, because the Rams defense is awesome, and verse, he just came back. He was out hurt. He came back last week, and you see how much they dominated last week. And I think I can see the win now. I can see Barkley because run, but a touchdown, if you run for 100 yards or 80 yards, it still only count for 6 points. So, but I don't think they're going to stop Stafford because they don't have the same secondary that they have last year. And now you got Puka and you got Devontae Adams. And they don't have the same secondary that they had last year. So you have to double team one, and the other one's going to have to play single coverage, and whoever plays single coverage is going to be open. So unless they get Stafford, they got him on the run. But the thing about him, he could throw underhand. Stafford can spin it. I mean, and I'm going with my Rams. I think it'll be 3. I don't think they're going to win by a touchdown, but I think they can score with Philly, unfortunately. They just got to keep them out of that touch push. They can't let them get, but then, first, they can't let them get 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. If they can keep them in long distance, I think it'll be a close game.
Okay,
go ahead,
Bruce.
Bishop. Oh, Bruce. Okay, go ahead, Bruce.
Yeah, I don't think they can beat Philly. I'm going with the champs till they get beat. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't. The Rams got a decent team, and they sure got a chance to win, but I definitely don't think the Rams got a better overall team than Philly does. You know, not at this point in Philly the champs. So you can break it down where you said defense or whatever, but I'm looking at the total team. I don't think they can beat Philly. That's just my opinion.
Go ahead, Bruce. I mean, Bishop. Then I'm going to say something.
Well, and I'm going with the Rams by a point. And I know Walt said 3, but I'm going to say it's going to be a close one. They can keep Philly out of the red zone because let's hypothetically say Philly ends up with the ball at the 2-minute warning. Got to keep them out of the red zone. They get to the 2-yard line with about 30 seconds left. It's over. But I think the Rams, because I like their defense. I like and their defensive coordinator. He stunts every now and then. He doesn't do it like some people just do it like out of habit, just do it for the sake of doing it. This guy knows exactly when. And I suspect Jalen Hurts is going to taste grass this week a couple of times. So I'm going with the Rams by 1.
Okay, I'm going with Philly because I just think that Philly being the Super Bowl champs, they look forward to big games like this, you know, against the Rams or the Chiefs or Buffalo, whoever the competitor is. I think Philly steps up to the plate just to show that they're just as competitive. And I just think, where they playing at first of all, Larry, in Philly or LA?
Philly.
Oh, I'm definitely going with Philly. They're playing in Philly.
Oh, they've lost games at home before. No big deal.
I'm not saying all of them lose at home, but they have that pedigree about them that you know, when the competition get tough, they get just as tough as the competition. You know, just like you know, I'm just using the Cowboys game opening night. You know, they beat the Cowboys. You know, they'll beat the Chiefs. They'll beat the teams according to the competition. I just think they'll step up and win. All right, Larry, what's your next subject, bro?
Next one is them Ravens and them Lions. Now the Ravens gonna flex their muscle against the Lions. They playing in Baltimore. I think that was a fluke against Buffalo, them coming back like that. I think the Ravens got a lot to prove, and they're going to take it out on the Lions. I think the Lions are adjusting some. The first game wasn't too good. The second game was much, much better, but you got to look at the competition. But I believe the Ravens is going to beat the Lions by 2 touchdowns. That's two touchdowns. To leave no doubt that the Ravens is the powerhouse in the AFC.
Okay. Go ahead, Pastor.
I agree. I think the Ravens are going to win handily. I just think that their defense is. Jared Goff is one of the guys. If you let him sit back there and pass, if you don't, make him run or sack him, if he goes clean pocket, man, he could throw 17 for 17. That's just the type of how accurate he is. But if you make him run, put pressure on him, and make him get out the pocket, you can shake him. And I think they got their defense is good, and they got Hamilton, and they got great safeties. So I do think they'll get burnt because they got a lot of speed on Detroit. But I think I can see them winning by at least 2 touchdowns.
All right, go ahead, Bishop.
Well, primarily, I'm looking at it. The Ravens should and could win it. I'm not going to give them 2 touchdowns. I'll say by 10. Because now if they're going to flush them out of the pocket and have a spy on them, we got a different story because Goff ain't that great a runner to begin with. So, hey, I don't know how they're going to play this one, but I'm assuming they're going to flush him out and put a spy on him to make sure that he doesn't get that pass. Laporta gets loose, it could be a problem for the Ravens. And Laporta's the only one that really gets me concerned. The other receivers, you can handle them. Laporta's the only, he seems to show up at the right time. So let's wait and see what happens. I say by 10, not 14.
Who doing this? Bruce O'Donnell? Both of you, all right?
Bruce and Donald.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bruce.
Yeah, I think it'll be a tighter game than that because Detroit got most of their defense back this year, and I don't think they're gonna let Baltimore run over them anywhere they want. So I think it's an either or. I think Detroit got just as good a chance to win that game as Baltimore do.
I agree with that too. Go ahead, Don.
I said Tuesday night, Detroit is still suspect to me, so I'll definitely go on with Baltimore. Nobody mentioned that, I think Henry's really going to be able to run now. I don't think they're going to be able to touch Henry. Jackson's going to play. I got to go with Baltimore. I say 2 touchdowns myself.
All right, well, I'm going with Baltimore, but I got to agree with the Bishop. I think it may be by 10 points or less because you got to give Detroit a little more respect than that. You guys ain't
They got to earn it. We ain't got to give them anything.
They got to earn it.
How many points they scored last week?
So who they play against? They wasn't playing against.
How many points? How many points?
50, 51 against Chicago.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
51
points.
Against Chicago.
Now.
They score points though. They can still score points. They score 51 points. That's still 51.
I just said if you don't put pressure on the quarterback, yeah, he'll score 50 on them too if they don't put pressure on him.
Okay.
But the defense, the Baltimore's defense is much better, and they're not gonna be able to stop Henry.
Nope.
They got their Hutchinson back, but they're not.
No,
I think they'll lose by 2 touchdowns.
I think Baltimore will win, but I think the game might be a little more closer because Detroit they got that grit, they got that like the way the Detroit Pistons used to play. They play the hard-nosed football to me. So we'll see.
We'll see.
Go ahead. Who that Miss Donald? Go ahead,
No,
Donald.
you got me.
No, Don, you got Don.
All right. Go ahead, Larry.
Now, I think San Diego is one of the top 6 teams in the NFL.
Los Angeles.
The San
Los
Diego.
Angeles Chargers. Los Angeles.
Los
Ain't no
Angeles
more San
Chargers.
Diego. Ain't no more San Diego.
The Los Angeles Chargers. They play the Denver Broncos, but they at home. I think they're gonna make a big difference and separate themselves from the field. I think after they beat Denver, I think they're gonna win the division. I think Kansas City is gonna get a wild card, but they're gonna be in the playoffs.
Oh, listen to Larry.
But San Diego gonna separate themselves from the pack when they
San Diego. He's in Los Angeles.
When they drop the Broncos, okay. Now the Broncos supposed to be one of the up and coming teams this year, but so far they look like they took 2 steps back.
Okay, I don't know too much about
I think San Diego gonna go and check them out. I love the offensive line.
Los Angeles.
I hope you're not going to the game in San Diego.
Yeah, you ain't going to no game there because you'll be watching
It's all California.
You'll be watching soccer if you go to San Diego for a game.
Okay, Pastor, what you think about San Diego beating Denver?
I think the Los Angeles Chargers are, proved themselves. I go with their coach. The quarterback is healthy. I think they're gonna beat Denver. I'm with you. I picked the Chargers to beat Denver, even though Denver was gonna be a up and coming team. For some reason, they lost the beat somewhere. I think they need another wide receiver. Patrick is really good, but I'm going with the Chargers. I think the Chargers. This is what their coach does, man. That 3rd year, man, he gets them turned around, and I can see them winning the division. Well, I said that from the beginning. I didn't think the Chiefs were going to win the division. But my man Larry came on with me now, but yeah, I can see them beating the Chargers.
But they don't play nobody else except their division the rest of the way. So I don't see nobody in their way except Kansas City, and that's only 1 game. So
yeah, I think Kansas City beat them next time. They'll pay them back, But they gotta get right, man, Larry. They gotta at least win a couple games before Rice gets back. They're gonna be fine once Rice get back, but I hope they ain't in too big of a hole, man. I like the Chiefs. I just don't. Larry ain't realistic, but he coming around.
Yeah, we see.
Okay, Bruce. What are your thoughts, Bruce?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you this first. Is Worthy 100%? I know he's supposed to be coming back this week.
No, he's not playing. He's out.
He's out?
Yeah.
No,
I
he's
thought they said he
playing.
I thought they said he was playing.
Yesterday, he was playing. He was practicing.
Okay. But I just looking at the injury report. I thought they said he was out. So we'll look.
No, he was playing. He was
They probably got probable up there.
Questionable, yeah.
Yeah.
Might.
Yeah, because usually they play when it's questionable. They the last few days they've been saying he gonna play. He practiced and.
Well, they said that last week, and Andy Reid said not unless he practiced, and he didn't practice, so he didn't play.
Yeah,
He
but
practiced this week,
yesterday.
though.
Yeah.
Yes, he practiced.
You might want to
Wednesday,
keep
too.
him out because you don't want them Giants, man. They got good defense.
So do.
Yeah, Larry, the Giants got a good defense.
But you wanted.
I hear you talking. I hear you
Russell
talking.
Wilson throwing them moon balls, man.
No, I thought Pastor said that. I'm disagreeing. I'm just saying, you hear that, Larry, what he said. I didn't say nothing. No, don't
Yeah,
pick
I
up me.
What was your question? What was your question on Denver?
Everybody. The question is, will San Diego beat Denver and separate themselves?
Yeah,
I think you got a good point there. I think if the Chargers do beat Denver, that's definitely what's going to happen. They're going to separate themselves because that's a big game for them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Huge.
That's a big
Yeah, they'll
game.
be 2-0 in the division. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So I think you're right on that, and I think they can win it.
I do too. I told you I love the offensive line. Alt weighs about 340, and I see him manhandle people. I mean, just
Yeah,
He a
but
big
don't
boy
block
too,
the sun
and it's
out.
his second year, man. He a big boy, man.
Yeah,
He
but
a
don't
big boy.
forget that Keenan Allen went back to them too. So
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
was huge.
and that's
was
that,
huge.
and that was
they
his
got a
that's
rookie
his security
receiver
blanket.
too.
Right.
Yeah, that's his security blanket.
Yeah, because he was with them before,
Yeah, before he went to Chicago.
Right. So that's gonna be huge. I mean, that's gonna make them that much better. And he looked pretty good this past week. Keenan
Amen.
Allen, like they didn't miss a
Yes, he
beat.
did. Yeah, they had three
Yeah.
receivers hitting, killing them.
Well, I went
Okay.
with Denver because Denver needed, to me, worse. I went back and forth on what to check on my thing. Denver needs this more than Seattle to me. They really
Diego.
need this game. And like you said, I had a lot of high expectations for Denver, which if they lose this, my expectation is gone with it. So far as I was concerned, they better win this game. So I went with Denver on this game for the simple fact I think they need it more. Otherwise, their season is going to be lost.
I think they need it more too, but I don't think they're gonna win it.
They ain't gonna win it.
They definitely need it more. You right about that.
Yeah,
They are physical. They are huge. They remind me of like Philly's offensive line. They're huge.
It wasn't an easy decision for me. I did go back and forth, but I had liked Denver since last year, so I said Denver got to do it. They haven't showed us nothing this year yet.
They had
It's
the
not
number
no
one
gimme now.
defense, and everybody thought they was gonna climb out, but they fell in the hole.
Yeah, it's not gonna
yeah. I
be
don't
no
know.
gimme
Yeah,
for the
something.
Chargers.
Yeah, something missing this year. Something. I mean, even Bo Nix, he was playing really good last year, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
he looked like he took a step back. That's that sophomore slump, they say.
yeah.
It's a sophomore slump.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
Bishop, what's your words of wisdom?
Well, I don't know if they're words of wisdom. I haven't said it. I haven't heard anything any different. So we'll just ride that train for that particular game, and let's see what happens. All right, I'm gonna just leave it like that because there's nothing I'm gonna add to what's already been said.
Who you picking, Jerry?
I don't know yet, man. I haven't followed neither one of them teams. I like the Chargers though. Chargers playing good. I saw them. They look good. I'm not too much into Denver. I haven't really seen Denver play yet. But if I got to pick somebody, I'll go with the Chargers.
That's a good pick. Chargers look good. I mean, they probably look the best of any team that's playing right now. And they're one of the top ones. They're playing really good.
Yeah, because the Chargers beat the Chiefs, right? Opening night, right?
yeah, but everybody else did too.
Yeah.
Oh man!
Oh,
Shots fired!
Oh my
Shots
God!
fired!
Hey Jerry, Bruce,
Wow.
put that one out there.
Yeah, man. Larry, you better hurry up and get back to 500. So you
Hey,
get,
Bruce, ain't nothing worse than cold roast beef, man. You ain't right.
Or stale bread.
Yeah.
Hey,
Larry, it's
let's
gonna be
talk
all right,
about
man. The Commanders just come up week after next.
let's talk about the Cowboys.
Oh,
there you go.
Bruce. You know, you
The
had to say
Cowboys
that.
are playing. The Cowboys are playing the Bears. Now,
Where's
this ain't
that
what I
game?
said. The Cowboys quarterback, they saying word on the street, he gonna have a career high passing, career high, like 400 yards. You know, against the Cowboys.
Because it's
Now,
big.
Against the Bears.
we
the
know
Bears.
Dallas got a high-powered offense. They're gonna score about, I tell you, they're gonna score about 34 a game. But Caleb can hit the back of a barn, and if he goes for over 300 yards against the Cowboys, then the word gonna be on the street about the Cowboys defense. What you think, Bruce, about your Cowboys against Caleb? Is he gonna have a career throwing day?
Listen, let me tell you something. The word already on the street about their defense. They ain't got to play this game. You know what I mean? that don't prove nothing. You see what the Giants is in the same boat as Chicago right now. And they lit them up. So they don't have to play this game to see that they secondary is trash. You know what I mean? But I don't care nothing about these weak games. I want to see what they're gonna do in the playoffs and against the top teams. I don't care nothing about these little small teams. That don't mean nothing. They beating the team that they're supposed to beat. That's all matter. It don't matter how many they beat them by. You know what I mean? They still in the NFL. But I want to see them win against the big teams. That way it give me better hope for when they get in the playoffs, if they make it. These little games like this don't mean nothing. They don't show me nothing. You only get one win whether you score 2 points or 40.
All right, that's a good point, Bruce. Go ahead.
You know.
Go ahead,
Go
Walter.
ahead, Pass. Go ahead, Pass.
I think the Cowboys are going to win. I think they're going to win big. It's just like we just seen what Detroit did against that Chicago defense, and I think that the Cowboys with the two wide receivers, CeeDee Lamb and Pickett, it's going to be about the same kind of thing. And their running back is actually decent, and their offensive line, is looking good. The young guys, they were actually coming together pretty good. So I actually think that Cowboys going to put up some points. I see them at least putting up 35 points on it. I don't think Caleb has got to show something, man. He's really not progressing like he should, being the number one draft pick. I can't see him having a career day against the Cowboys.
Hey, Walt, let me add a little something what you just said. Remember when Caleb was first drafted, he was the only rookie in a long time that they gave him everything that he needed.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, he was saying he was probably one of the best prospects to come out since Andrew Luck.
Right.
Yeah.
And plus, they didn't put him out there with sharks. They brought everybody to Chicago, Keenan Allen, all them boys, to make sure that he had a good year, and he still flunked the test.
And last year they drafted the wide receiver from Ohio State, a Doomsday, that was with Marvin Harrison Jr. And
right.
And they had Darnell Mooney. I mean, they that's what it said. He got weapons this year, and they just drafted the tight end this year. So they're like, okay, you got weapons now, and they got the tight end that was with Detroit. He's all, he was all pro. So he's gonna have to pretty soon. He's gonna have to prove it.
But I was never too high on him. He always, for me, it seemed like he was gonna be one of them guys that came out with all that hype and turned into a bust.
Think so?
You know what I mean? I just felt that. I just didn't see it. When you said with your eyes, I just didn't see it, man. He seemed like he gonna be one of them guys that just didn't make it, man.
All right, go ahead, Bishop.
Well, I'm gonna flip on this one. They may win, but I'm not gonna knock the fact that Chicago does have a pretty young defensive line and a young secondary. And if they get to Dak Prescott, Dak is going to be pressed on the cot, if you know what I mean. Love you, Bruce, but I think this time I'm going against you. I'm going to go with the Bears by 3.
Well, I've been listening to like sports last couple of days real heavy, and they got Dak almost. They pushing him as the number 1 quarterback already. Especially ahead of everybody. The Dallas got to win big the way they've been building Dak up. If y'all been listening to the sports, y'all all should have heard it. They've been building Dak up like crazy this year, which all that build up, and I'm going to have to agree with Bruce 100%. We all good with that right now, Bruce, but when the playoff come, let's see what happens.
Right.
We used to seeing this.
Yeah, we're used to seeing this.
I'm going with the Cowboys. I'm going with the Cowboys against the Bears.
Yeah.
Definitely the Cowboys.
I'm going with Dak.
We got one guy going against the Cowboys. Look at that, the Bishop.
Yeah, it's a good thing he close to the motherland.
The Cowboys. Oh my!
Where's that, Bruce? It's a good thing.
It's a good thing he close to the motherland.
He said close to the motherland.
The problem here is and they're playing in Dallas. Am I correct? They're playing in Dallas, right, Bruce?
It don't matter.
No, I asked. Yes or no? Dallas, yes or no?
I don't know.
I'm just
Is that going to change
thinking
something?
I'll let you know right now.
That's their home field. Okay?
Yeah, but don't forget, they lost more games at home than they did away.
Now they're
And
playing
if
in
they're
Chicago.
playing in Dallas, I'm taking Chicago by 3. If they're playing in Chicago, you have a chance, but I still think they're going to lose.
They're playing
Just
in
my
Chicago,
opinion.
Larry said.
Chicago.
Then I'm still going to ride Chicago because
Right.
I don't think that coach is going to let them go 0-3. I think he's going to scheme something that's going to put them in a position to win the game. It's their game, literally, to lose.
You better make sure that train behind you got some diesel in it.
You're right. The coach ain't going to let him. He just ain't going to be able to stop him.
Oh, man.
Well, let's wait and find out. That's why they play the games.
Why they play the game? What about the Bengals and the Vikings, Larry? What you got with that?
Talk about it.
The Bengals.
The battle of the backup quarterback.
I got the Bengals and the Vikings. Woo! That's just one of them games. You don't know who's gonna do what. And they playing in Minnesota.
Yep.
I gotta give it to Minnesota. I don't know. Minnesota got a great defense. The Bengals ain't got no defense. But the Bengals got great wide receivers. So I got to give it to the Vikings. I say the Vikings by 3. And I'm going to throw in the Colts and the Titans. Colts by 3 over the Titans. They're going to finish here, going there, 3-game winning streak. And for the last one, I give you at the same time, Pittsburgh and Patriots. If the old man don't get it done against the Patriots, Pittsburgh season is over.
All right. Well, I got the flip side. I think the Titans are going to upset the Colts. I think Daniel Jones turned into a pumpkin this week. And I picked New England 3 times in a row. I picked New England against their defense is good. I picked New England and the Steelers. To me, I mean, there's something about them this year. They ain't going nowhere. I picked the Patriots. And let's see. I don't know what's you got this thing going on with the Bengals and the Vikings. You got the wide receivers. They both from LSU. They both saying who's the best. With JJ. I don't know. I think Chase got something for him, man. I'm going with the Bengals with the upset.
And who's Wentz starting for Cincinnati?
Yeah, Carson
Wentz.
Wentz.
Wentz is starting for the Vikings. Wentz is starting for the Vikings.
Yeah, and I don't know why they won't put Brosemer in there, but I guess they have their reasons.
That's why I'm going with the Bengals, because Wentz is starting for the Vikings.
Wentz ain't won nothing since about 5 years, 7 years ago.
Well, he's a Super Bowl
I don't know. You about right. I don't know. He couldn't win with Kansas City. You know, they put him in that last game of the season. He got killed. Dog walk.
Yeah.
Yeah. He couldn't win with
Been
the
a bust
Rams.
everywhere he been.
He couldn't win with the
I'll put it
Rams.
to you like
I mean, he
this.
wasn't playing on no chump teams. He was playing
I
with
might
Kansas City, couldn't
change my
win. Played with
thing.
the Rams, couldn't win.
You hear all this? Do you hear all this?
Andy, who
Yeah.
you pick?
You already
I
know I'm
gotta go with
taking Minnesota,
Cincinnati.
and the line score, believe it or not, Larry, is 3. So I'm gonna go with the line score on 3. And the thing is, Carson Wentz, you got KOC who knows how to work with a quarterback that they say is done. So I'm gonna ride the wisdom of KOC that he's gonna help to guide this team. All Wentz has to do is manage the team. That's all.
Bishop, I know
he
you in the
He
motherland.
got rid of
Bishop, I
Donald,
know you in
didn't
the
he?
motherland. But listen to this. He was with Andy Reid, and he couldn't
Yeah, I
win.
know.
All right. And he was with McVay with the Rams, and he couldn't win. So your coach came from the Rams organization. So if he couldn't win with them two,
He can't win.
Like I said,
I'm going with whoever's against Wentz.
Keep your eyes open. Just keep your eyes
Back in
open.
Cincinnati.
Okay.
Who's quarterback in Cincinnati?
Hey, as a matter of fact,
Well,
I'll
I
give
wanna-
you the play. It is the fourth quarter, 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's hypothetical, man.
37.
That's
Wentz goes back.
hypothetical.
He's got Jefferson wide open.
Interception.
If you got
Pick
Chase
six
Higgins,
going the other way.
which one you gonna
No
go?
interception. No interception. Pay close attention. And this
No
guy,
interception. He drops the
Jefferson
ball.
ain't gonna muff up the touchdown like he did last week.
They dropped the ball.
No, he had a clear-cut touchdown and went to go juke the player and ran right into him. I said, Jeff, come on, baby. You can't be doing stuff like that. Anyway, truth of the matter is, Minnesota by 3. I'm done with you. Now, you mentioned Pittsburgh. The old man won't be finished, but I think Pittsburgh can win their game. They can. They probably won't, but they can. All right. And who was your third team you picked? You said the Patriots and who? The Colts.
No, that was the Colts and the Titans.
Yeah,
Colts and the Titans.
come on. That's a walkover for the Colts. Even though Daniel Jones turned into a pumpkin, the Titans is like, man, you might as well just play. They're like a practice squad this year. They ain't got nothing to talk about. The Titans
They
are
ain't bad
practice.
as the Panthers, though. They ain't bad as the
Oh,
Panthers.
man. They got a tough defense.
They got the
They
number one pick.
got a tough defense, man.
Well, and you're a football guy. You know yourself. If the defense, it's a what? A 48-minute game, a 45-minute game. You can't spend 37 minutes on the field.
They got a tough defense, man.
Didn't they get Cam Ward?
That defense
It'll be an
can't spend
upset.
Yeah, they got Cam
37
Ward.
minutes on the field.
It would be it'll be an upset if they win, but I'm going with it for the upset. I feel they upset this week.
Which team you're talking about again? Which team you talking about, man?
Titans and the Colts.
He put 3 out. He put 3 out there. He put 3 out
All
there.
right,
He put the Vikings,
The Colts and the Titans.
I'm going to start with the Vikings since I didn't get my turns.
There you go.
Of course, after the Vikings lose, I want Bishop to put some orange stripes on that train. Then we're going to move on. I'm going with the Colts. I picked the Colts on my thing. For some reason, I like the Colts this year.
Yeah, good.
I just think the Colts going to win that. And what was the other one? The third one?
New England and Pittsburgh.
New England and Pittsburgh.
Don't ask me why I went with Pittsburgh, but I did because I don't know. I haven't followed New England that close this year. I went with Pittsburgh. I'm still hoping the old man can do it.
Because Pittsburgh defense ain't showed up yet.
It's a 50-50 game. I mean, the Steelers are favored 50.5 to 49.5. So it's a pickle. A pickle.
Yeah, flip a coin.
Oh man, football.
Oh, what you call Jalen Daniels is out for the Commanders.
Jalen Daniels out for Washington. His knee.
Mariotta's starting, right? Mariotta.
Mariota. Yeah.
Yeah,
He wanted to play, but they said they're not going to let him play.
No, they ain't going to chance that. Ain't no way in the world.
Hey, Larry, I'm going to stick with football, but I got a question. I'm going to ask Bruce's question first. Bruce, why Jalen Hurts is not getting the respect that he should get as a quarterback, man?
Because, once you it's like this. Once you put something out on a player, people, especially on social media, people gravitate to that.
Okay.
And once one person said that he couldn't have won it without all that help, everybody starts saying the same thing. But see, that's like I said, Jalen Hurts, I put him right behind Patrick Mahomes at number 2 in the league, regardless of how much talent he got around him. Look at the team that got talent that said their quarterback ain't worth a dime.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You got to use the talent that you got. I haven't seen a team win in the Super Bowl yet that a quarterback didn't have plenty of talent. You know what I mean? So I don't understand. It's just plain disrespect to me. I think he's the second best quarterback in the league.
All right, second best in the league. All right.
Right.
Pastor,
behind Mahomes.
Pastor, the same question, man. Jalen Hurts, for some reason, he's not getting the respect. Like a Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson. He's not getting that kind of respect. What is he that good or is he that bad or what? Jalen Hurts.
No, he's a great quarterback, but he ain't better than Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. That ain't that's no slide. That's like when we talk about the NBA. The same thing. I mean, he's a great quarterback. He's just not better than them. And he's in the perfect system. He can throw the ball when he has to throw the ball. He can run the ball when it's not there. So put it like this way. If you took Jalen Hurts up for the Eagles and put him on the Giants, would they be a great team? No.
If you put Patrick Mahomes on the Giants, would they be a great team?
Yes. They would win games. Yes. Because Patrick Mahomes is that Patrick magic, man. He can do it.
How could you say a man is doing bad when he's doing everything that they asking him to do?
I didn't say he did bad. You didn't hear me say that. No, I said he's a great quarterback. He's not better than Josh Allen. He's not. And he's not better than Lamar Jackson. That's not a slight.
No, but what I'm saying about what you said is I'm saying that you said that he was put in a great situation.
He is.
I'm saying he was put in a great situation, but he still had to do his part.
But it was a smart thing. But it was smart. They built the team around him. That's what they're supposed to do. He could run the ball. They got 2 great wide receivers. They got a great offensive line, and he could run. And then they got Saquon Barkley. So they built the team around him. That don't take nothing from him. But you just take him off the team and you put you just look at him against Josh Allen. Last year we said Josh Allen when they wasn't going to make the playoffs. When Diggs left, we said, man, they finished. Man, he had a great year. Won the MVP. See what I'm saying?
What I'm saying, this guy been to the Super Bowl 2 out of 3 years.
Yeah,
these guys supposed to be better than him, haven't been yet.
Okay, you missed something.
I don't understand.
I think you're missing something. I'm missing
the whole lot.
The team around him. They got a great team, and he's part of it.
You tell me Buffalo don't have a great team?
They didn't have a good team. No,
Buffalo don't have a great team.
They do now. They didn't have it last year.
A little bit because what's happening is
Buffalo did not have a great team last year. No.
Hold on. Let Donald say. Go ahead, Donald.
Chime in a little bit. What happened is they're not giving Hurts the respect that he should get. Is what we said. No, he's not better than Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, but they don't even put him too much in the top 10 when they be talking about it. Come on, this man took the tush push to another level. He's the best quarterback for that position to do that. He's a great runner, and he throws some, but they don't even put him in the top 10. They just
he's the MVP. He's the MVP of the Super Bowl.
He should be up there. That's all I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. He should be a lot higher than what they got him. Like I said, as much as he done did, they giving Dak more respect. And I think he should get a little more respect.
He's better than Dak.
But better than Josh Allen. Better than Josh Allen too.
No, he's not better than Josh Allen.
For me, my opinion, he's better than Josh Allen.
Here you go.
Josh Allen and Jackson. He's better than both of them.
Oh, I hear you.
Neither one of them never been to the Super Bowl. This guy have been 2 times out of 3 years.
And just about led the team to the Super Bowl.
Hostetler Hostetler won the Super Bowl for the Giants, and he ain't better than nobody.
How many times did he go?
He ain't better than nobody. He won a Super Bowl.
How many times did he go?
But that just goes against what you just said. It don't matter if he been to the Super Bowl.
Was he MVP?
Who? Hostetler? No.
All right, then that's the difference. Hurts was MVP.
See, the reason why I brought that up because I was reading something when they asked the question, was Terry Bradshaw a great quarterback? And I was listening, I was reading the comments, and a lot of people they knocked Terry Bradshaw, put Dan Marino and everybody better than him, and this guy was 4-0 in the Super Bowl, even though he had great wide receivers. But I saw his highlights, Terry Bradshaw highlights, man. He was pretty good.
Yes, the Hall of Fame.
And I think Jalen Hurts going to fall in that same category when his career's over. He might win 3 Super Bowls, and they're going to put him in the same category with Terry Bradshaw. And he had a great team and all that, but and he's going to get slighted.
Yeah, well,
he's in the Hall of Fame.
Well, see, there's an
Terry Bradshaw's in the Hall of Fame. I mean,
that's an explanation.
I'll throw one out there, Jerry, that might have a good comparison. They're not talking about Eli Manning.
Hold on, Don. What y'all talking? Go ahead, Bishop. Go ahead, Don.
Them guys he had would run and get the ball. He didn't exactly throw it in the pocket. Them guys, Terry Bradshaw didn't exactly throw it in the pocket. But them guys
they go
get
and
that
get
ball.
some stuff.
That's what made him great.
I'm not saying that if a few plays that Lynn Swan, I saw Terry Bradshaw highlights. I watched his highlights, and a lot of them shots like the one he hit John Stallworth with, it was right there on the money. I'm saying he was a decent quarterback that don't get the respect like a Joe Montana might get.
I was about to name somebody for you that still don't get respect, and I think he won 2 Super Bowls. What about Eli Manning?
That's true.
Eli Manning is not as good as Terry Bradshaw.
No. My point is, Jerry's point is, they said, why isn't Jalen Hurts getting the respect he should get? Eli Manning is on that same line. No respect, but he got rings.
Okay.
So, hey, to me, and media, and I'm saying media and some sports fans, say what you want to say. If they go out there and get the job done, end of story.
But that'll make them great, Bishop. No. Because they get the job done, don't make them great. No.
No, you're missing me. You're missing me.
Let me try the job done does not make them great. No.
What I'm saying.
You said end of story. You said end of story.
Let's go back to the question. The question was.
Oh no, you're making another narrative now. You're creating another narrative.
I mean, if we're going on what was just said and what Jerry's bringing up. Manning has 2 rings. Why isn't he getting respect? I'm not a Manning fan. I'm just saying.
Okay. But all right. But what I'm saying is Jerry said that Terry Bradshaw was a decent quarterback. No, he's a great quarterback. He's in the Hall of Fame.
I'm not going to compare Terry Bradshaw.
No, I'm talking to Jerry. Jerry said that Terry Bradshaw was a decent quarterback. I'm saying, no, he was a great quarterback. No, he's in the Hall of Fame.
Okay, but Jalen Hurts will probably end up in the Hall of Fame too, but he's still not getting the respect like some of the other great. That's what I'm saying. Even Terry Bradshaw, he's a Hall of Famer. He's 4-0, but when I was reading the comments, from people that I guess football fans, and they had the guy like he was like Donald saying, he had great receivers, John Stewart and Lynn Swan, and they
a great defense.
That's just when I watch his highlights. Terry Bradshaw,
great defense. But then, if you go look at that team, like you was talking about the Lakers before. Yep. If you go at Magic Johnson, you said, but he had so and so. Go look at who was on that Steelers team. That's in the Hall of Fame. Yep. I'm talking about the defensive backs, the linebackers, the front line, all of them. They're all in the Hall of Fame. So, you know what I mean? All of them. They're center. Everybody.
They're running back.
But one of the things somebody just said in the comment, they said Terry Bradshaw wasn't the greatest, but if I had to pick a quarterback for a big game, I'll go with Terry Bradshaw. That's the one I'm just saying because he proved himself. He's 4-0 in the Super Bowl. He beat the Rams, beat the Cowboys twice. With Roger Staubach. He beat. So I'm saying, but I think Jalen Hurts is going to wind up in the same position. He's going to be a quarterback but he's not getting the
He
respect.
already lost.
Who lost? Come on, Jalen
What's
Hurts.
them ain't lose? You say it's 4-0, right?
Yeah. So Tom Brady lost him in the Super Bowl, wasn't it? He
Jalen
lost
won and won, right?
He lost Eli Manning twice. So
Twice.
he lost him twice, Larry. And they for him to go. He lost to the same man twice. In the
No,
Super
but
Bowl.
you was comparing the two.
No,
Okay.
he was saying that because Jalen Hurts has made the appearances in the Super Bowl, he will end up in the Hall of Fame. He didn't say that he had to be undefeated in the Super Bowl to be in the Hall of Fame. You know, he was just saying that Terry Bradshaw just happened to be 4-0.
Right.
But he wasn't the greatest, but he in the Super Bowl.
That's why I should put the white.
He had one of the greatest teams too. He had one of
That's
the
what I'm
greatest
saying.
teams.
So that, if you look at that team that he had, man, Mike
It was
Wallace.
awesome.
I mean, all them guys are
Yeah.
Their defense knocked everybody out.
both sides of the ball. You got all Hall of Famers.
Now, do you guys think that this Philly team is as good as that Pittsburgh team that Terry Bradshaw had?
No way. No way. No way.
Then you got to give more credit to Hurts.
No.
See, you got to give more credit to Hurts.
That's right.
Y'all talking like Hurts got the equal talent that Bradshaw had. If you're not
who said that? You said that.
Winning them games.
You said that. You ain't
No. Everybody's saying no. What I said is everybody's saying that Hurts is really not that good.
I didn't say that. Nope. I said he wasn't better than Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. That's all we said. We said he's great, but he ain't better than them. So that's what we said.
Yeah, but what Jerry first said was they're not giving him no respect because they just barely have him in the top 10.
Right.
I don't even know if he's in the top 10.
So Walt, let me ask you a question. Is Roger Staubach better than Terry Bradshaw to you?
Yes.
And Terry Bradshaw beat him twice. Okay.
But see, you're talking about teams. You giving individual. If these were boxers and they went mano, we could say who's better.
They had a good team. Yeah, Jones and all. They had a good team.
You gotta go with teams. But Roger Staubach to me is better than Terry Bradshaw. Yes. Just like Dan Marino, he never won nothing, and he's better than Terry Bradshaw.
Wow. Okay.
Right. See what Walt's saying is, if they didn't have that dominating defense, they wouldn't have been 4-0.
Right.
Right. Then what about Eli Manning when he beat a team that had a perfect record? They was going for a 19-0 season.
They had a good team. They had Strahan and the boys on defense. They had a great defense.
A little bit of luck too.
Whole lot of luck.
So they're better than the Patriots, Bruce?
I hope.
They were them 2 times that they played them.
And the thing about it, they would have probably if they would have played them a third time, they would have beat them again if they had that same defense.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
That's the same thing. But Jay, that's a good point when we're talking about with Jared Goff tomorrow. The reason they was able to beat Brady is they kept that pressure on him. They kept that pressure on him, man. You know, he was seeing ghosts, and they kept rotating that defensive line, and that's what made Philly so great last year. They had guys coming off the bench was just as good as their starters. But what happens is that now them guys start signing contracts. They're gonna get that money, and it depletes that bench. So now the guys that was on the bench last year is on the starting line for Philly this year. Now their backups ain't as good as the backups were last year. That's just the way it goes.
You guys are my football guys.
Super Bowl, you lose players.
You lose players, yep, because they're going to get
money, like you said. They go get that money.
You guys
coming off the bench, and then Bruce called them up and said, "Look, you come over here, and I'll pay you and start you." They're like, "Got my ring. I'm going to get that bag."
Go.
Hey, Donald, we got our football guys, don't we?
Oh yeah.
The guys know their football. I ain't give it to them. And Larry, we're not gonna talk no basketball no more. Or what? I mean, what's going on? It's a football show from now on.
No, it's not.
What Jerry, we need to do for that basketball. We got that. We'll come in with some basketball next week. We got that.
We'll start giving you the last 15 minutes for basketball.
Hey,
Don, watch this, Don, and let LeBron James rest this year, okay?
He said he might hang up this year. He might retire.
Thomas.
The only thing I said to Larry, give me some football topics, and Larry took over the whole show. We don't get a chance on LeBron at all.
Oh no need for LeBron.
Larry, give me a
It's
few
not
football
basketball
topics.
season yet, so I'm good.
All
Basketball
right,
season yet, so
all right,
we really
wait.
should be talking about the women right now because they're in the
Right.
playoffs. So that's what we really need to
Man,
be talking about.
I said to Larry, before we get started, you gonna be my football man. Give me a few topics. And now every show, man, I mean, we 7-10, man, and we football the whole time, man. Which is good, though. It's good. I'm
American
learning.
pastime, man. Football is a big pastime.
No, but I'm learning from you guys, though. I'm learning. So I'm watching the games, too, so I can learn to watch some of these guys. So you guys are my football man.
Yeah,
But
but
listen,
you can't throw Larry under the bus because you kept saying, "What else you got, Larry? What else you got, Larry?"
There you go. Say that again, Bruce.
You can't
Say
throw
that
the man
again,
under the
Bruce.
bus now.
I was hoping Larry said, "Well, that's it. I'm done."
Oh, no. I got plenty of them. I got your back, Larry. If you run out, I got you. Don't worry about it.
I was hoping that Larry said, "Well, that's all I got." And he got another one, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. I even called him before the show. I said, "Larry, I was hoping he said no, Bruce." I said, "Larry, you got the football topics?" Oh yeah.
That's like Larry throws LeBron in every basketball situation. Larry's throwing Kansas City in every football.
But you got to throw LeBron in your Bishop. Don't start now. Don't you start now.
Hey, but listen.
But
The
okay, go ahead.
NBA hasn't started yet. Let's
Okay.
get the girls. They're playing great ball. That's what we need to talk about.
But that was bring it up. I don't know anything about the girls.
Did Aces win last night?
Yes, sir. By 1
So
point.
Larry, you hear that, right, Larry? So you doing the topics. You doing the topics right now, Larry. So to try to throw little girls basketball in there, you know, like
the
that.
guys ain't started yet. So, but them girls are playing some ball right
We'll
now.
throw the girls.
No, Larry, keep doing what you're doing, man. Because I'm learning a lot from football. Keep doing what you're doing. But I just Bruce. I mean, I keep saying, Larry, you got no. I mean, he got a whole closet full of.
He don't want to disappoint you, brother.
Well, he definitely got a whole night full, but I'm good with that too.
Hey, Larry,
I'm
tell him.
keeping up a lot now.
What would you think of Larry? You say you got some. He said, "No, man, I ain't got nothing else, man."
Oh yeah, right.
You can tell. Oh, I gotta find somebody else to do football. That ain't happening too.
But between Thursday, Sunday, and Monday, that's an hour easy.
Easy.
A whole hour by itself.
Oh yeah.
But let me ask you guys one other final question. Do you think it's too much football Monday night, Thursday?
No.
Never too much football.
I'm just asking.
I go football 7 days a week if they play it.
But you know what it is, Jerry?
Football,
Football, you only got 16, 17 games. Basketball, you got 82. That's what I'm saying. You be start talking like basketball season get ready to start in October, and we still talking about it when we going to the beach. You know, we still talking about the playoffs.
On the other hand, you got the playoffs.
Only got 17 weeks. That's it.
Right.
So it's like you look forward to it, and you know, like, and look, already it's only game week number 3. And the best team in football is 0-2. So it's like, oh my goodness. If this was the Lakers, if this was the Lakers 0-2, you'd be like, so what? You got another 79 games to go.
You slap Larry in the face when you say that 0-2, the best team in football.
And then also,
He make a great point, though.
I mean, you got the WNBA finals starting real soon. And then also you got the playoffs for baseball coming up.
We don't talk about baseball. For some reason, we don't even get into that.
Not enough time.
Baseball guy.
Can't afford to go 0-3 with only 17 games.
That's what I'm saying. You know, 0-2. I was just watching Andy Reid. He said this is a must win. They can't go 0-3. They can't. But that's this is only 3 games. In basketball, there'd be nothing. You can say wake me up when it's week 20.
You hear that, right?
Yeah.
So Larry,
Larry, your third game is against the Giants, and you guys are worried.
Yeah.
Worried.
They might be open Winfrey.
No, Larry got to bring the donuts.
It might be open Winfrey.
Donuts, Larry. If you keep losing now, you do a lot of talking.
Larry,
too much, I'm going to say nothing. But you keep talking.
Larry, if Kansas City goes 0-3, Dunkin' Donuts has a pumpkin spice latte, man. Go get you one to have with them donuts.
Hey Larry,
Remember,
let me give you some good advice. If the Giants win, and Jerry call you and say, "Get your nose ready," tell him you got laryngitis or something. You know what I mean?
That's too much, man. Too much.
Oh, all right, man. Listen, Bishop, I want to thank you for joining us, man, all the way from Nigeria, man.
Motherland. Woohoo!
How was it, man? Shit was good.
Man, I'm gonna tell you honestly, it is beautiful out here, and riding through. We literally rode through Lagos. I mean, I think we went end to end. Okay, our host, beautiful piece of people, Bishop and Dr. Bello. They took us around, man. Let us see some things. These people rolled out the red carpet for us. Do you hear me? We're sitting there waiting for. Now I'm gonna say, I know we got to go. We're waiting for the cars to come so we can load up the cars. And I'm looking on the hood of the cars is a banner that says Nigeria Holy Mountain Ministries Incorporated. Yeah. Welcome Bishop and Lady Richard. It's like 3 cars. It had. I'm saying, oh my goodness. And
we saw that picture. I saw that.
Yeah, I saw the picture, man. But I got a bone to pick with you, Bishop. So why you got that thinking Minnesota Viking train up there when you could be letting us see some Africa or something? You know, we could be looking, and we could look at the scenery of the motherland. You got watching that, looking at that purple train.
Get to the church. They got a full scale. They got a band.
Hold on. One at a time.
Church.
Go ahead, Bruce.
Wow. When you saw them stickers, you should have slapped one of them WJRGs right beside it.
All right.
Well, you know what? We got the banners now, so we'll see what we can do with that. Okay.
All right.
Gary, you can send me your logo. I can upload the picture to a PowerPoint.
Yeah, talk about sports talk in Nigeria.
I got stickers to put on.
All right, man. Like I said, how was the plane ride, man? How long was it?
10 hours straight through from point A to point B. It kind of got tedious about midpoint, but we survived. So to God be the glory. I could have paid. I couldn't pay, but $8,000. And I went through first class because I went to use their lavatory up there. Come to find out now, don't laugh at me, fellas. The regular lavatories just got, the hand soap, and they ain't. I go up to first class. They got lotion. They got poopery. They got they got all this stuff in the bathroom. And on top of that, you'll like this one, Bruce. You can go in the bathroom and take a step and turn around. I said, man, if I had the $8,000, we'd be here. But hey, listen, I thank God. I really do thank God. Such a everybody we met. I mean, just oh my God. I don't know what happened, but it's like I stepped in. I'm not a celebrity. I don't think like that.
Yeah, you are.
They make you feel like one. You know what I'm
saying? You're a celebrity, brother. You're a celebrity.
You are.
No, I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a servant of the Most High. That's all I'll ever be.
You one of the better celebrities in my book, brotro.
There you go.
You're doing special things.
Hey,
these local celebrities.
Hey, watch this. Y'all gonna like this. Hey, Bruce, I love you, my brother, but I'm only rooting for Booker. I can't root for the Cowboys. I'm just rooting for Booker. That's it.
Yeah, I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you over in the motherland, brother.
Thank you, sir. Keep me in your prayers.
Amen.
All right, keep up the great work, Bishop, over there. You and your wife, man. Y'all doing a great job. Power to stand, man. Power to stand.
Close it out from the motherland, brother.
All right. Well, listen, I'll be doing Facebook Live. So if you guys want to pop in on the service, we're 5 hours. There's a 5-hour difference. Right now, it's 12:25, right where I am right now. So it's a 5-hour difference. You have to get up about 7 o'clock in the morning to catch the service starts at what? 9 o'clock. So yeah, now I don't think y'all getting up no 5 o'clock in the morning to watch no service.
Now you can tell me about it.
You said 12-something p.m. there now?
Say that again, Bruce.
You said it's 12-something p.m. there now?
Right, no, 12:25 a.m.
Oh, all right.
Right now. They're 5 hours ahead of us.
Oh, all right.
It'll be on Facebook Live, so you can go back and see the replay. You don't have to watch it live. You can catch the replay. I'll do what I can to put what we can put out there. We got some pretty interesting topics coming up. Lady Richard and I are going to do a marriage seminar. She's going to do a financing seminar. And I think they're looking forward to that, because I mean, they're building out here in the place we're in. I wish I could show you pictures. This place is a mansion and it is amazing. Oh, it is so amazing. They got these hard marble floors. I'm like,
I'm gonna be like you when I grow up, man. I'm gonna be like you when I grow up.
Hey, I'll tell you like this, overseer. Next year when we come back, you'll be coming with me. So get your passport.
I got my passport. That's my wife said. She said you should go with him. All right. Anyway, let's go, man.
All right, Bishop, close it out, man. You want you to Bruce,
I'm going to
close it out, man.
concede to Pastor Teague. I'm going to concede to overseer designate Walter Teague.
Man, come on, bro. You're in the motherland. Let's go, man. Pray us out.
Come on. Father God, first and foremost, we give glory, honor, and praise to you for all that you're doing. God, we're just so grateful to you for the things you've done. Thank you, God, for this great show, its host, and all its partners who come in and do such an awesome job. God, outside of you, we recognize we can do nothing. So, God, we pray for WJRG to expand, to go even further, Father God. If we're reaching 100, let us reach 2. If we're reaching 1,000, let us reach 2,000. If we're reaching 1 million, let us reach 2 million. Not for our vain glory or self-glorification, form or fashion, but so that we can let others know that you can be saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, and fire baptized, and still enjoy some of the simpler things in life. Bless each individual that's on this line today. In particular, I want you to bless Brother Larry's daughter, God, as she continues to progress positively, God. We ask that you continue to bless Dr. Jerry Green, God. Thank you for the great report that he gave the other day.
Amen.
Wonderful wife Doreen, as she's progressing well, to Lady Vera as she is progressing well, to make Productions as they move forward in the things that pertain to life and godliness, to my man Bruce, who celebrate his 70th birthday, and to one of the greatest pastors you'll ever lay eyes on, Father God, as he continues to impact the community. And Dr. T, God bless Brother Henry, God, Minister Henry, wherever he is, God, as he takes his time to minister and then take time for his family. To our dear brother Anthony McLean, God, we love you for Kendall, God, wherever he may be. Keep him safe on the highways, God. Bring him back home safely to his spouse. Now, as we leave this place, but never your presence, continue to walk with us, talk to us, lead us, guide us, guard us, govern us, protect us, correct us as we move forward, and help us to have high expectation for the services we will attend for this coming weekend. Do this for us, for we're ever so grateful to give thy name the glory, honor, and praise. For it's in the mighty master's name of Jesus we pray. Amen and amen.
Man.
All right, man. Great show. Once again,
beautiful.
We're praying for you, man. That's a good report, man. I can't wait to tell my wife that's a great report. Larry, we're praying for your daughter every day, man.
Yes,
amen.
Appreciate it.
Amen. Happy birthday, bro. God's still keeping us here, man. We lost another one this week, man.
No, Jasper, man.
Yeah, man. That
was a shock.
That was a big shock.
He has stomach cancer, man.
I didn't know that.
Wow. You know that. I didn't know stomach cancer could take you out like that.
Yeah, he was living in North Carolina.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, my wife just I'm talking to Marcia. But yeah, that was a shock, man. All right, man.
Now, did you guys knew Moses Johnson, right? Remember Moses?
Yeah.
He passed away too.
Yeah, I heard. You know who told me that? Moody knew everything. Moody told me that too.
Yeah, he passed. He passed last week. I went to see him about 2 days before he passed. I went to the hospital.
Really?
Visit. Yeah, he was talking. He was talking real good. Then I got the text like that Thursday from Pastor Miller, and he said he passed.
Let me know when they're gonna have his service, man.
I'm waiting to hear Bruce. I'm waiting to hear, and even they're talking about bringing Jasper body back to New Haven because he wants to be buried with next to his mother. So they want to bring his body back here. So whenever I find out,
Jerry, thank you guys for praying for my son. He's doing well.
Good.
We're trying to coach. Yeah, he had crystals in his knee and it swelled up like a balloon. We had just come off the cruise. I think he went to work 2 days, and next thing you know, he couldn't even walk. Barely made it to the hospital, but everything's working out just fine now. They said progressing twice as fast as they had anticipated. They had him possibly a month out. He's going back to work probably next week, knowing him. And the noise in the background, that's Lady Richard messing with the door. Yeah,
Time to go.
So you guys have a weekend. Anybody got any final words? Any final remarks?
No, man. God bless you guys.
All right, football weekend. I mean, I know Larry gonna be on top. All right, everybody, have a blessed week. Weekend. Good night.
Hey, watch this, Gary. Go Kansas City. No, literally. I mean, go. Just go.
Oh, crazy. All right, y'all. Have a